Whenever you're ready.
I say don't look at your handouts until after I tell you to look at them. Alright. Do you ever feel like you never accomplish anything or do not have enough strength to carry on throughout the day? Well, there's a solution. 1-800-CALL or 1-800-I-NEED-JESUS-NOW or pray. You know, that works too. There are many times where we feel helpless and the world is not going the way we want it to. But when you realize and know that Jesus is with you, your day becomes a lot brighter than it started out. There are many books in the Bible with many verses about strength. Some of the authors of the books are the prophet Isaiah, Ezra, Solomon, and Moses. Parables in the Bible all have meanings to them, and some with more than one meaning. One of these parables is the Pillar of Salt. The book of Isaiah has lots of background information for the reader, most of which is about the saving message of salvation through God's grace. There are many authors who wrote about strength. The first author I'll talk about today is the prophet Isaiah. Isaiah wrote the book of Isaiah, and my verse that I picked today is Isaiah 41:10, which says, "Fear not, for I am with you. I will be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." You may ask, why did I pick this verse? I picked this verse merely for the fact that when I was in 7th grade, I went through a rough time. I'd been bullied since my 2nd grade of high school, or 2nd grade of elementary school, and my parents were going through a hard divorce. I also had a lot of stress in my life and became rather depressed. The second person who wrote one of the books is Moses. Moses wrote the verse, Exodus 15, verse 2. "The Lord is my strength and my song, and he has become my salvation. This is my God, and I will praise him, my Father's God, and I will exalt him." The third person is Ezra. He wrote 1 Chronicles 16, verse 11. "Seek the Lord in his strength, seek his presence continually." Next is Solomon. He wrote Proverbs 24, verse 5. "A wise man is full of strength, and a man of knowledge enhances his mind." All of these verses can help us daily when we're having any types of problems. There are many Bible verses that deal with strength in the Bible, which can create an entire section with the same statement. I use the Pillar of Salt for my parable. This deals with Lot and his family. They decided to leave Sodom and Gomorrah because of all the wickedness. God sent fire down on Sodom and Gomorrah, so they had to leave. God told him, "You cannot look back." But Lot's wife looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. Would you like to be turned into something like this? I would. You might wonder what this deals with strength. The strength is that Lot's wife did not have strength to not look back. She wanted to know what was going on. But when Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt, Lot and his family had to have that strength, so they wouldn't look back and also be turned into a pillar of salt. You may now look at your handout. The picture down here is what is believed to be Lot's wife. Whether this is true or not, I'm not sure, but after a while the salt would harden. I found this on DotSunLumber.com. You can turn it over now. Many sections are grouped together to form a statement for readers to comprehend, but that is only possible due to the author's thought process and events taking place. There are many applications to people for believers and unbelievers. For believers, people may think of strength as strength will fail, and God and others and the power of prayer will help you through it. Also, we will use others in God's strength. And when we use God's strength, we can overcome our failing process. For unbelievers, they may think, well, strength failed them, but they have people that they can rely on and use their strength in others to help them. The background of Isaiah can be complicated to understand sometimes, but I'll try to dumb it down. Isaiah was the greatest prophet because of his message of salvation. And Isaiah the book was also considered to be the greatest book due to the message of salvation that Isaiah wrote in this book. This was found on Bible.org by an author named Alan Ross. Isaiah also means salvation of Yahweh. In the book of Isaiah, you find out what the full scope of Jesus' life is. You also find out the testament hope in the world that is given to us. It also paints the most comprehensive prophetic picture of our Lord. which Charles R. Swindoll wrote on Insight.org. Isaiah was created during the Assyrian Empire, which was the decline of Israel around 700 BC. This is when the Jews were exiled into Babylon, which can be found on the Complete Guide to the Bible by Stephen Miller. God shows us many situations where strength is applied and people who go through tough situations and can still manage. Jesus is always with us and never leaves us. He is by your side 24/7, even if you do not realize He is there. Strength is written about in many verses of the Bible. Many parables were written about strength, and authors who write for the sole purpose of educating us in knowledgeable facts. There are many instances in the Bible and on everyday lives where we need strength daily, which is not only ours.